Hello everyone. This is Umar with another update on my account, my live account. Um, Last week on Friday, I think I ended with like 116. I started this account at 50, 2 weeks ago, I think. And the first week into 92. Last week I ended at like 114. Not that much because last week wasn't that good. And now so far this week, I'm at 104. Today was CPI, USD at 8:30 Eastern time. And it was at 116. I dropped back down to like 90, right? Because right now we were in wave 4. After wave 3, if you look here, I'll show you this chart really quick. This is the chart that I had before that wave 3 was finished. Now we're going to come down for wave 4. And this is the after chart. This is the after chart right here. And we started our way down. But in wave 4, you can see right here, a bunch of wobbling back and forth, right? Again, 1,000, bunch of back and forth. A little bit smaller, you'll see bunch of back and forth. So here, I was going for shorts because I thought wave 3 is finished. Now we're gonna come down, but this kind of ruined me a little bit. So you can see here I have this was from Friday. Friday we had a big win, and then no, I think this was Thursday. This was Friday. And you can see like a bunch of small losses, 33 pip, 15 pip, 16 pip, 20 pip, 20 pip. So not like big losses, like 50, 60 pips, but 11, 11, 32. Um, and then you can see this was right before CPI. This was a little loss. I had my SL tight, but CPI came out and um slippage, so it doesn't really respect your SL. But then eventually I was able to pick up a 233 pip trade today. I didn't really go off of my setup just because CPI is a lot of volume and sometimes my setup doesn't get built, right? If price is moving too fast. However, I did play off of a level, 2477. In this past few days, price has been bouncing back and forth between 62 and 77. So you get the touch here, then 62, and then a little bit up 62, then 77. So after CPI came out, we had this little wobble, and price went up straight to 77, and then right, you can see how many times it touched. One, two, three. So I was like, okay, 77 might hold. And so once it printed a little red candle, I shorted SL right here. I'm going to drag this on top of the chart so you can see. Here it is. Shorted right here, and it beautifully went and pushed down. I had my TP right above 2450, and that ultimately hit. So that was 233 pips. Even if I didn't do this, I did get a setup right here that would have gotten. I would have missed out on like 68 pips, but I still would have gotten a nice 160 pip trade. After that, I am expecting that gold's gonna drop a little bit more. And so had some shorts here, I think the smaller time frame, and maybe the 100. And but they didn't really break. 2450 kind of held a little bit, and I lost like 70. And then it went up, and I had this trend line drawn, and from there it made it on the smaller, if you can see right here, it kind of hit red candle on the smaller, so I took it just because it's small. I have a very small tight SL. Right now I'm on break even, but at that I had like a 5 pip SL, very very small. And there started pushing down. So now I'm in this trade. Right now I am 90 pip positive. I am trying to hold to a little bit below 2450. If I take the expansion tool, on the smaller, look right now since it dropped, if you take look at the smaller wave count, like a very, very small wave count. I think this could have been like maybe one ABC 2, 3, 4, 5. And if that is 3, if I draw the expansion tool, and 4 is here. So 5 normally kind of ends around 61.8, but I still think we're gonna head more down just because CPI news came out. When CPI comes and gold picks up a direction, it normally goes that direction for the whole day. So I'm assuming I don't see any reason for it to go up now or change direction. All of a sudden, we've been extremely, bearish past couple of hours, and there's no news for the rest of the day that's gonna be able to push this back up. And right now, it's respecting this trend line right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches so far, so good. Little bit more push down. This would be a 160 pip trade here. So 233 and 160. That would have been good. Minus 70. I'm still up good amount. I'll be up like 3 something, right? So I'll make an update. Right now you can see prices kind of. It's dancing back and forth on 2450. Came down, nice push, then went back up. Then you see this down, up, down. But I'm hoping that will drop. And the game plan is to hold it, or not hold it. This one closed, but it couldn't come all the way back down to 2431. I don't think I'm gonna be shorting this anymore. I think I've gotten a good amount. When it went up, we got 300 pips, and coming down, 300 pips on a wave 4 is pretty decent. We did lose a lot too, so it's not 300 pip profit. You could say maybe like 100 pip, you know. So could come down for 2431, and then when it goes up for 5, I'll try to hopefully catch that move. So once this trade hits, I will update you guys and let you know what happened.